Hey guys, I had a Halloween setup and then I couldn't focus my camera to focus on my face because I'm really not gifted at these things. So I still have the cat sort of, and I've given up on the rest for today. But I wanted to talk about my favorite director for Halloween movies, which is going to be really controversial because not a lot of people like him. But Tim Burton. Tim Burton is my hero, as sad as it is, because he used to be absolutely brilliant. And I still believe that he is. I think he's kind of had a rough patch. But as far as it goes to having a movie that so well encompasses the atmosphere and the feeling of Halloween, like the few days before Halloween, where it kind of feels like still and breezy and like pure autumn and special. It feels different. Like the air has changed. He does such a good job at delivering that in his films, and in a way that isn't terrifying, is in a way that doesn't make you have nightmares, doesn't emotionally damage you for the rest of your life. He's really good at what he does. So the ones that I would recommend from him, if you're looking for a good Halloween time without wanting to cry, would be obviously The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a classic, still as good as it used to be. Incredible to look at to this day. The stop motion animation is absolutely incredible. I still don't understand how they did it, but it really goes to show just how much of a creative genius he really is when he puts his heart and soul into something that he creates. And then on that same kind of line we have Corpse Bride, which is also incredibly good. I was kind of torn on it at first, but after watching it over the last few years, I've come to love it almost just as much as The Nightmare Before Christmas. It doesn't directly deal with Halloween, but it has enough of that feeling and a lot of dead characters, so I think it should be right up your alley for that as well. Edward Scissorhands, although it's more of a Christmas movie, I guess, that kind of, he walks the line between Christmas and Halloween quite a lot. It's just really good. It's really dark but beautiful, and it again does put you in that feeling as well, that Halloween spirit. Beetlejuice. I watched Beetlejuice last night, and it's just as crazy and kooky and wild and Halloweeny as I always remembered it being, so I really do recommend that one. It does kind of give you a few uncomfortable feelings and like a few scares if you're really young, so it is kind of creepy. It also brings back just creativity, because we have so much CGI now that we forget what it took to make these things by hand, to make, you know, animatronic things or stop motion figures, and it really lets you see how simple scary can be and how effective it can be, you know, broken down, that you don't necessarily need a green screen to make something realistic and scary. And then also I would recommend Sweeney Todd. Again, doesn't have too much to do with Halloween, but it is a really terrifying, beautiful and kind of haunting movie, so it definitely puts you in the mood as well. It's close to my heart. And then finally, I just watched Ed Wood earlier this year because I hadn't kind of remembered about it. I kind of forgot about its existence. Finally got around to watching it, and it's amazing. It kind of gives you a brief look into the life and the craziness that is Ed Wood, and he's regarded to be one of the worst directors of all time, which I don't really agree with. I think that he, you know, had quite the spirit and quite the imagination, and it's just so interesting to see old horror films come together and what it took, and one of the main cult hit, you know, successes behind the scenes back in the day. So it's also shot in black and white, which I love. The quality of film is so nice. It's such a beautiful movie. It's so well acted, and I really do recommend it just because it focuses on the history of horror films and again puts you in the scary spirit of Halloween. So those are my recommendations. Obviously not everyone loves Tim Burton, but I do think that you should give him a chance and enjoy it. So yeah, that's my first video. I'm sorry it's late. I've just had kind of a weird couple weeks. So, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will have another video up really soon.